paradise is a moment. Let it take you away.
Alright, well, today I'm going to try to change the halyard lines out, which anybody that's done this before, the first time is always a little sketchy. The last thing you want to do is lose a halyard line up inside the mast, and that would be a bad situation, because I don't really have anybody to go up the mast, and I don't have a bosun's chair, so I've got a one-shot deal to do this. So I've got some brand new line, thanks to this week's sponsor, California Cordage. They have great double braided line. It's perfect for halyards, perfect for anything you need on the boat. We'll leave the link down below, as well as you can find it on our website at www.svkaya.com/products. And thanks again to California Cordage. Customer service, hands down, best there is. I've got a website as well directly for them, and I'll leave that link down below as well. So here goes nothing. Let's try not to lose some line up in the halyard, or up in the mast, I mean. I got some needles here. We're going to tie the new halyard line to the old halyard line using whipping twine. We're gonna whip it nice and tight, and then we'll wrap a little tape around the end of it, and then we'll carefully pull it, and hopefully there's nothing caught in the mast and it comes out okay. So I've got to get the sail cover off. Well, I probably don't. I'll just loosen the halyard here. Now you can see they are not whipped at all. They're just cut and burnt. So we want to whip each end, and that'll act as an anchor point when we whip them together. So this old halyard was not whipped previously, so we got to do a new whip in it. And I'm actually doing a stitching whip, just because it'll be stronger with what we're currently doing. All right, so pushed it through once. I'm going to push it through again. All right, now if those are done, we will actually start whipping, keeping your lines nice and tight, your wraps nice and tight next to each other. This really is the longest part of the whole process, but it goes relatively quick. I really like to keep these wraps nice and tight. And your whipping, in the end, should be, the width should be the same diameter as the line. Or the same as the diameter of the line, I guess I should say. There we go. Yeah, my tongue's hanging out every time I do something. Everybody gives me crap for it all the time. All right, we'll try not to cut this as short this time, so it stays tied on. All right, now that we're whipped, we're gonna go back through. We're gonna go through right next to the end of the whip. We'll actually double this. So what I'm doing is going back and forth, see if I can get this in the camera. So I'll come in here, and come out this end, and then I'm gonna go back in up here at the top on this end. We'll do that twice. That's gonna create a couple loops here. Then we'll get it tied off, and we will actually do a series of half hitches around those loops. And that will make a stitching whip that is nice and strong. makes a great anchor point for running these halyard lines together. And we now have a nice whipped line. This is on the old halyard, so now I'm going to do it on the new halyard, which is actually a different diameter, what the specs of the boat called for originally. There's advantages and there's disadvantages. Some people say don't go smaller because, or some people like the bigger halyard lines because there's more to grip and control when you're pulling on them. Some people like the smaller diameter because it's a little bit easier on all of your sheaves, and when you drop the sail to reef or just drop the sail together, the smaller diameter will let that sail come down fairly quickly without having to pull it down, which right now we have to pull it down quite a bit. So we'll also be lubricating our slides to help that. So I'll whip this and I'll come back when we get it all done. All right, well, the moment of truth and the most anxiety. Pulling this through without losing the halyard and the mast.
You gonna try to catch some wind today?
No, I don't want to go out in that mess. The holiday mess of people that can't drive boats. Oh, that was way easier than I expected. Oh, thank God. I just changed the halyard line. So I just whipped it all together and pulled it through the mast, hoping and praying to God I didn't drop it in the mast. And
good job.
Oh. Yeah, that's a whole morning of anxiety right there that just kind of took a weight off my shoulders.
Oh, I know that wasn't just a morning of it. I know it was more than that.
What are you up to today?
I'm going to put these batteries in. Got a bunch of family in town.
Nice.
So I might bring my uncle and some cousins and just down to show them the boats. And this afternoon, if it's nice, we might go out and just play right here if we have a breeze. But we haven't decided yet.
We went out sailing, what, last week? Yeah, last Monday. So we went out and put sails up. Actually, the first time we threw sails up on it since we started the boat work 9 months ago.
I saw you guys leave and come back.
Yeah, so it was good. It was a good day.
All the electrical, but I think we got it sorted.
Good.
I'm glad you got the sails up, man. A good shakedown's never bad.
No, there's a few little issues I found. I didn't have reefing lines in here, so I got to put some reefing lines in there, which I didn't even notice until we threw sails up. And we got hit by a squall, and I thought, oh, we'll just reef them down. And I'm like, I don't have any reefing lines in there. So I got to put that on there. And this halyard was really hard to pull, which I knew it would be, so I wanted to get these changed out to the original line.
Looks like it's coming together nice.
It's getting there. I gotta finish tying this up for the grandkids. We'll feel a little better with the grandkids being on the boat with the netting on.
Right now you're stopped right here?
Yeah, stopped right here because I'm actually putting 2 extra rails. I'm gonna actually go stainless rails on the side and bring that stern pulpit back.
Right.
Rather than have it all lifeline right there. For one, I need some room for barbecue and stuff, but it'll be a little safer and it'll allow me to put a gate on each side.
Yeah.
So I've got a nice gate in there.
What did you use for these?
So I have these old ones on here still.
Okay.
Yeah,
They look new.
I know these are old and I don't trust them for nothing, but I've got Dyneema. I actually had Dyneema I'm putting on here. So I'm gonna replace these lifelines with all Dyneema.
I did the
Oh, it worked and we didn't lose anything through.
See if we get.
It's
There
so
you go,
close.
just like that. You mentioned something and she's
Uh-huh.
showing it on the spot.
It's easy to forget. I forget too. Do all this work and then later when I go to edit a video, I'm like, oh man, we didn't film it.
Oh, that's why some.
A little fly actually.
It bit me.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, yellow fly.
We do not need to video the tape or the fly biting stuff.
Oh yeah.
Bonus
I'm gonna throw my ass in the water if yeah, it's a yellow fly. Go away. I mean, we know that shackle's not going to cause any chafe. We know that.
Yeah, well, it's in brand new line.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to cause chafe there. And if nothing else, I'll have to go get another smaller block.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Shut up, Siri.
Oh, that's you.
I wish she'd
But
like go. Okay, sorry.
I know, right?
I know.
Yeah, and it'll work for now. And it also frees up this 50 mil block for a preventer if I need it, if I'm going downwind.
Because that's what you have to pour in.
Yeah, right now I have that as a preventer just in case I'm going downwind because I don't need anybody that doesn't have a lot of experience experiencing a bad jibe.
Oh yeah. I can't remember there. I just learned an acronym for all that. Oh, you know what? You do want some more line here so you can get a good bite.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know that made it any type.
No, but
I think it's better.
It's a hell of a lot better.
Is it?
Yeah. I think it's a lot better. We'll know when we have more wind. Everything still looks a little loose, but I mean, really, until we're sailing, it's kind of hard to adjust this anyway.
Fair enough.
It just sucks to adjust it to not have everything ran back in the cabin like it should and have to jump up and do this in the middle of sailing. But, I mean, this isn't bad. I think that's loose. I think it definitely could be tighter there. If you enjoy our videos and are interested in helping support our mission to inspire others, you can head over to patreon.com/SVKaya. It's our Patreon channel. The link will be posted below, as well as it should be up here in the corner. And you can subscribe to see all of our videos well before they're released to the public, as well as other videos, behind the scenes footage, free merch, giveaways, live chat sessions, shout outs on all of our videos, and real-time tracking when we're underway. We appreciate all our supporters. You are the heroes that make all of this possible. We couldn't do it without you. So thank you very much. And again, hit the subscribe button here, leave us a comment. We love to hear the comments. We will actually respond to every single one of them. Go ahead and give a thumbs up and subscribe on Patreon. Thanks. See y'all.